Yeah, you see Alf in the background. Alfie, good boy. Oh, you're fixed on something, ain't you? You alright, Alf? Swear it's not a freeze frame. Just wanted to analyse the Munster Connacht game. Jeez, my face is as red as my top, isn't it? Fucking hell. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. So it was an interesting one, wasn't it? Munster nearly let it slip. I guess two Irish teams, though, they can't. Well, they can manage the game poorly, but it's always good to see the interprovincial clashes, anyway. You know. But yeah, it was a weird one. I think the Nankivell red card. The Nankivell red card really. I don't know. Would you even say it stopped Munster's momentum, or would you say that it actually added to their momentum because they actually pushed on and yeah, he's on the other side. But I felt like they were a dominant team throughout, and the red card didn't seem to make much of a difference until the final 20 minutes. And I felt like Connacht really could have gotten back in the game, played quite well, but throughout the whole game they were second fiddle to Munster. You know, thought Jack Crowley had a very good game, except for off the tee, you know, and that's the problem when I was talking about Kieran Frawley needing to seize his opportunity, and Irish fly halves at the moment just haven't been good enough off the tee, and that's where you need to be, you know, nailing your kicks. And I don't know what the issue is. Like, none of them are reliable off the kicking tee. It's the most reliable Ross Byrne has been, but he's going abroad now, you know. He wasn't always very reliable when actually being in the Ireland team. Maybe it's something about when they get taken out of the Irish squad, they actually do better. But yeah, I felt like it was just a very poor game by Connacht. They should have done a lot better, you know, and they should have definitely capitalised on the Munster red card more than they did. I think that goes without saying. And if you remember, it took a yellow card for Tyg Byrne on his return from Munster. Tyg Byrne return. So then obviously Munster were down to 13 men, and then Connacht did capitalise, but it took them too long. And Munster left for a bonus point win. Craig Casey in flying form, Jack Crowley getting a try too, which is really good. Tom Ahern, I mean, I've been singing his praises and he's just proved me right again. He's outstanding, always good. And Dermot Barron getting a try too, you know, an unsung hero of the team. Deserved it, you know, because he's been the captain as well, and he's captained them for a few games and done quite a good job, and I feel like he's a player who deserves more credit. Good to see Ollie Yeager back doing well, and Jeremy Lockman, I think he's been pretty good, to be fair. Him and Michael Milne are certainly doing themselves no harm, and I think they'll be to start loose heads for Munster if both of them can stay fit. And that'd be interesting to see, you know. Ollie Yeager obviously at tight head, and then Stephen Archer, but he'll be gone soon. What a legend, a real legend. You love seeing Stephen Archer. He's the type of player who's looked that old since he was about 20, you know. It's gas. It's just one of those faces that never ages, you know. Once you get to a certain point, it's like you've always looked like that, and that's just your face. But he's a real wise, old school tight head prop, you know. He knows how to do all the dog work of a tight head, and he does it well. Ollie Yeager's a player for me that I would like to see in the Ireland squad, and I hope he can step up because he is very good. We just haven't seen enough of him. Had a decent game yesterday, not world class, but certainly a good game. I'd like to see him push on because I know he's a very good player, and I think he should be pushing to start tight head for Ireland. Michael Milne is a player I feel like hasn't been treated very well for Leinster, but I'm looking forward to seeing him next season for Munster, and I feel like if he can stay fit, he can prove that he's good enough, and I think he is. I think he's a very good player, hasn't been treated fair at all. And if Jeremy Lockman can keep playing well, you know, that means the loose head solution has been fixed essentially for Ireland, because we've been talking about our props. And then if you think about it, we get a good few years out of Tyg Furlong. I really hope we do. It'd be great if we could. Ollie Yeager coming through. Then I was always thinking Andrew Porter back at tight head. Always thinking that. Scott Wilson's a player I like. Needs to sort scrummaging out though. Really good in the loose play, but if you could sort the set piece out, he'd be the complete player. Tom O'Toole. So, you know, there is depth. We just need to bring it forward. And then like Finlay Bealham is 33 now, so he's not exactly young. He's actually done very well. Not the most exciting player, but in fairness, he stepped up, so can't complain. Yeah, Tom Farrell just going about his business as well. Sean O'Brien having a more quiet game. But yeah, it's more so Connacht not performing than Munster doing brilliantly, you know. It's an interesting game, not the most exciting. So, yeah.